Stop thinking Toyota only makes boring, sensible cars, because the 2026 Toyota Crown exists to prove you wrong. This isn't a Camry in a suit. This isn't a Lexus knockoff either. The Crown is Toyota reminding the world that it knows how to build a car that feels expensive, drives confident, and quietly flexes without screaming for attention. And the wild part, most people still have no idea what this car really is or who it's for. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why the 2026 Toyota Crown might be one of the most underrated premium sedans on the road right now. The Crown name isn't new. In fact, it's one of Toyota's oldest and most respected nameplates, with decades of history as a flagship sedan in Japan. For years, it was the kind of car driven by executives, officials, and people who cared more about refinement than showing off. What's different now is that Toyota has completely reimagined what the Crown means for a modern global audience. The 2026 Crown isn't trying to compete head-on with German luxury sedans by copying them. Instead, it takes a very Toyota approach: comfort first, efficiency always, technology where it actually matters, and design that feels premium without being loud or desperate. Let's talk about the design, because this is where people either get curious or confused. The 2026 Toyota Crown doesn't look like a traditional low-slung sedan, and that's intentional. It sits higher than you expect, with a more confident stance that blends sedan elegance with crossover practicality. The roofline flows smoothly, the proportions feel balanced, and the overall shape is clean rather than aggressive. This isn't a car trying to impress teenagers on Instagram. It's built for people who want to arrive looking composed. The front end is sharp but restrained. Toyota's modern design language is on full display, with slim lighting elements and a wide, planted look. Depending on the trim, the Crown leans either more elegant or more sporty, but it never crosses into overdesigned territory. There are no fake vents screaming for attention. No unnecessary creases. Everything looks intentional, which is rare these days. From the side, the Crown really separates itself. The higher ride height gives it presence without turning it into a full crossover. It's easier to get in and out of, visibility is better, and it just feels more usable day to day. This is one of those design decisions that might not excite you on paper but makes perfect sense once you live with the car. Around the back, the design stays clean and modern. The lighting stretches across the rear, giving it a wider look, and the overall shape feels mature and premium. Again, this car isn't begging for attention. It's confident enough to let you notice it on your own. Step inside the 2026 Toyota Crown, and the vibe changes completely. This is where Toyota flexes quietly. The cabin is designed around comfort, clarity, and calm. Everything is laid out logically. Screens are where you expect them to be. Controls feel solid, not gimmicky. Materials are soft where they matter, and the overall build quality is exactly what you'd expect from a flagship Toyota. The seating position is slightly higher than a traditional sedan, and that's a win. You feel more in control, visibility is excellent, and long drives are less fatiguing. The seats themselves are built for real people, not racing fantasies. They're supportive, comfortable, and designed for hours behind the wheel rather than 5 minutes of excitement. Technology in the Crown is present but not overwhelming. The digital displays are clean and easy to read. The infotainment system focuses on usability instead of flashy animations. Smartphone integration is seamless, and the interface doesn't fight you. This is tech that respects your time, which is becoming rare in modern cars. The Crown also takes sound seriously. Road noise is well controlled, wind noise is minimal, and the overall cabin feels insulated from the chaos outside. This is a car you drive when you want to think, talk, or just enjoy the silence. Now let's get into what really matters: how the 2026 Toyota Crown drives. And this is where expectations need to be set correctly. This is not a sports sedan. If you're looking to drift corners or chase lap times, you're in the wrong place. The Crown is about smoothness, stability, and confidence. Toyota continues to lean heavily into hybrid technology with the Crown, and for good reason. The power delivery is smooth and immediate, especially in city driving. There's no drama, no harsh shifts, no unnecessary noise. You press the accelerator, and the car responds calmly and predictably. That's exactly the point. On the highway, the Crown feels composed and relaxed. It cruises effortlessly, soaking up miles without stress. Steering is light but precise enough for daily driving, and the suspension is tuned for comfort without feeling floaty. You don't feel disconnected from the road, but you also don't feel every crack and bump. It's a smart balance. Efficiency is a big part of the Crown's appeal. Toyota knows hybrids better than almost anyone, and the Crown benefits from that experience. You get strong fuel economy without sacrificing comfort or usability. This is a car you can drive every day without constantly thinking about fuel costs, and that matters more than ever. Safety is another area where the Crown doesn't mess around. Toyota's latest driver assistance systems are baked in, not bolted on. Features like adaptive cruise control, lane assistance, collision mitigation, and driver monitoring work smoothly in the background. They're there to support you, not nag you. This is the kind of safety tech that actually makes driving less stressful instead of more annoying. So who is the 2026 Toyota Crown really for? It's for people who are done proving things. It's for buyers who want something premium but don't care about chasing badges. It's for someone who values comfort, reliability, and long-term ownership over short-term excitement. If you're tired of stiff suspensions, complicated infotainment systems, and luxury cars that feel high maintenance, the Crown starts to make a lot of sense. It also fills a very interesting gap in the market. It's not cheap, but it's not trying to justify an inflated luxury price either. You're paying for quality, technology, and peace of mind rather than status. That's a refreshing position in a world where many cars feel overpriced for what they offer. The Crown won't be for everyone, and that's okay. Some people will say it's too conservative. Others will say it's not sporty enough. And honestly, those people were never the target audience. The Crown doesn't care about being trendy. It cares about being good. And that's why the 2026 Toyota Crown is such an interesting car. It's a reminder that not every vehicle needs to shout. Not every premium car needs a luxury badge. Sometimes, the best choice is the one that just works, day after day, mile after mile, without drama. If you're the kind of driver who values calm over chaos, substance over flash, and reliability over hype, the Crown deserves your attention. It might not be the car you dreamed about as a kid, but it could easily be the car you're happiest owning as an adult. And that's the real flex.